Hello everyone, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Counselor, and today we are back with Find Love or Die Trying. The last time we played, we went on a date with Violet and Tara, and those went okay. I feel like Tara's went way worse than what I expected it to, but now we have to do one final date with you, our childhood friend. And honestly, I'm ready to get into it. Let's get started today. So I wanted to say the childhood friend for last, specifically because it's the childhood friend, and they can never be the true suitor. It's never gonna happen. So, but we have to pick her now because we already picked the other two. Well, they're four technically, but we all know how that went down. So, you it is today. Yes! I made a bet with four you choose you today. It's the only choice I have left. Literally everyone else is just unpickable. Great choice, Count Silver. I knew I could count on you. Ridiculous. Alright, let's get this show on the road. I'm not looking forward to this one, but maybe we can find out more about our past through her, so maybe that'll be worth exploring. The forest to the north of the house was as serene as could be. With each step forward, I felt the soft earth give away beneath my feet, and the wind caress my skin. Green as far as the eyes can see, and her, in a flowing white dress, standing in the middle of it all. I don't know why, I don't trust her. I do not trust her. I don't know why, it just feels untrustworthy since she knows me from the past, which is kind of strange. To me, at least. Hey there, Count Silver! What you doing all the way out here? Yeah, I really could ask you the same. I guess we'll be cordial and we'll say, I was looking for you. I was looking for you, you? I was hoping we could... No, that's me. That's me saying... I was hoping we could spend some time together. Then consider me the luckiest girl in the world. You had the cutest giggle, the kind that instantly put a smile on your face. Well, you found me now. Care to join me for a walk? I'd like that. Oh, she's like Mother Nature. We started to walk down the forest path together. I couldn't help but be fascinated by her hair, flowing like water in the wind. I doubt you remember, but I'm from way out in the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. I mean, I probably could have guessed that. It was just me and my grandma, my sisters, and the alpacas, and my bunnies Bun and Bun Bun, and the chickens, and too many farm animals to count. Yeah, it was just me and my grandma, my sisters, and of course our entire zoo. I was so lonely. I answer your questions from earlier. Nature takes me back home. To answer your question, but Jesus. Do you still live there? Yep, wouldn't have it any other way. Though I had moved to the city for a bit way back then, when? You know, that's when I met you. How'd we meet? Well, you know, one thing I hated about the city is that everyone's in a rush. People just walk by each other as if they're obstacles to get past instead of, well, people. I came to the city alone. Didn't know left from right. That's usually what happens when, you know, you live in a big city. You only have time to care about yourself. And I got lost. I swear every building looks the same. You can say that again. How does he remember? I tried to ask people for directions to where I could live, or where the school was, but no one would give me the time of day. Except for you. I helped you? Yeah, you didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure my way around. Gosh, I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Why were you embarrassed? You know. Shy. What do you mean? We found out later we went to the same high school, but we never talked too much after that. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's not your fault, Count Silver. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway. Well, I'm happy I'm getting a second chance to get to know you better, you. I feel the same way, Count Silver. You're just like how I remember. Okay, but you don't really know a whole lot about me then. I helped you out one time, and that was it. And that was all. That was all it was. It's a one-time. Here's your school, and then we don't talk much after. That's not helping me very much. Well, actually, the whole trying to date 5 girls at a time thing came out of nowhere, but life is full of surprises, I guess. It shouldn't take long to remove them from the equation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you. Just a little joke. I heard it. I heard it. The real Count Silver heard it. I was just saying, I'm so happy to see you again. Here's to the future. We spent the rest of the day taking in the nature and making up for lost time. Apparently, I was always ending up in trouble back then. I guess not much has changed. Something about you made it so easy to open up. I felt myself almost telling her the truth about the show several times. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth, I could tell her just enough of what was worrying me to make me feel at home and at ease. Whatever's getting you down, I'm sure it'll all be okay. No matter what, I'm on your side, Count Silver. Well, that bothers me just a tad bit. Just a little bit. I'm a little worried. After today's day, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion. Oh, hey, Count Silver. Hey, Cat, what's up? Let's not waste any time. I gotta get back to editing, and you know what I want to hear. I know Violet was your favorite till now, but maybe you has shaked things up a bit. Who's number 1 now? I still like Violet the most. I'm gonna keep it honest with everybody. While I do normally like girls who would kill for me, I honestly don't think Yu has it in her. And if she does, you know, I would be genuinely shocked and surprised. But also, good for her. But she's not showing me that tenacious attitude yet. She's only said one off comment. It's not enough for me. I need to see some action. So, as of right now, Violet is number 1. But also, this is exactly what happened beforehand. She knew I was out here because I'd done this before. I'd done the same thing previously. I'm just throwing that out. Violet is still my number 1. I've been counting the days till I can see her again. And I know it's going to be worth the wait. Damn, that's definitely going to go in the broadcast. I couldn't write that much cheese if I tried. I got some good news for you then. My plan was a success. Having 3 soulmate candidates has worked magic for our ratings. Which, of course, means the show will go on. That's awesome. So I'm safe now? Just for now. Though we're not out of the woods just yet. We need to make sure the next stretch of the show rates even higher. It's time for Phase 2. Over the next 3 days, you'll get a second date with each of the girls you've already dated. Just imagine how much higher our ratings would be if our viewers got to see even more of their favorites falling in love. Just imagine that sweet ad revenue rolling in. Ad revenue. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Sounds good to you? Sounds like a plan to me. Good. That's what I like to hear. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking you who you want to have your second date with. Put some thought into that. Sometimes the order of content is just as important as the content itself for ratings. Will do. Thanks, Kat. No biggie. I gotta get back to work, so I'll see you later. Night. So what you're telling me is, I should start with the one that I'm going to least romance, and then move up from there. So we'll start with you tomorrow. We'll go backwards, basically. You, Terra, and then Violet. The apex will be Violet, right? I waved goodbye to her as she walked away from the mansion. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise around the island. I love the way the wind feels. Why's that? Feels like freedom. Can't get enough of it. Isn't this Allie? No cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from... She pulled me close and kissed me on the lips. For a moment, time stopped, and we were the only 2 people that existed. Doing what I want. I smiled. I'm pretty sure we don't need to be all the way out here just for a kiss. I guess you're right. After all, it's hotter if people are watching. This is Allie. This has to be Allie because she literally said that. We laughed together as we cruised along till the sun went down. The world was ours. The sound of waves grows louder and louder, threatening to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? What is going on here? What is happening? I'm kind of starting to figure out who we're talking to in our dreams, so that's a good thing. But I feel like it's different people. So I can't be sure. In the morning, the girls and I decided to hang out in the garden outside the house. Oh, all three of them, huh? Oh wow, these are all There's all kinds of flowers here that I've never even seen before. Really? You've never seen a tulip? Grandma and I only grew... I don't even know how to say this word, and I know it's not that hard, but I don't know how to say it. I'm so sorry. You see it. You see what this is. I'm not even gonna attempt. Back home, so no? Not even on the internet? And I thought I had to get out more. I can't believe that. The only flowers I ever grow were with our... Why can I not talk? What's happening? I can't believe that. The only flowers I ever work with are Venus flytraps. What do you do with those? Well, we do a lot of experiments at the lab. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk? I don't think that'd be very cool. Literally never. It's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. What? Both my neighbors lost their pet cats the same day too. I miss you, Fluffy. You sure they were lost? Tea's ready. Thanks, Violet. I got a cup for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite. I prepared some treats for us as well. Please enjoy. We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea, as we theorized what might have happened to Fluffy. Fluffy got ate. That's easy. Personally, my money's on the felines getting the culprits. Being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve. What's with... Oh, wait. Oh. That's purposely misspelled. I appreciate that. Interesting. Morning, Count Silver. Congrats! You made it to the 4th day. And you've become the first person to have not 1, not 2, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who'd have thought? Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should be really, really proud of yourself. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between your 3 lucky romantic interests, who do you want to spend the day with? We'll do it with you. You. I knew it! Damn, I should have made another bet with 4. Anyway, you somewhere in the fields behind the mansion. I'll be filming as usual. Get a move on. We are back at it. I can see you waving at me from the top of the hill. Hey there, Count Silver. It's good to see you again. It's nice to see you too, you. You wanted to show me something? Now that I was closer, I could see you was holding one hand behind her back. Believe me, it's the most amazing thing you've ever seen. Behold! It's a bunny! That is quite possibly the best thing I have ever seen, and the most amazing. I will give her that. That's a good point. That is quite amazing. I didn't think. That's incredible. It was indeed a bunny. Where'd you get this little guy from? To be honest, I've got no idea. I wonder if he's a wild... Switch it back to the Count Silver. Okay. I wonder if he's a wild one, or maybe somebody's pet. He looks so cute, look at his face! I've asked around, but it doesn't look like he belongs to anybody. So I've been taking care of him since I found him. I just couldn't help myself, you know? Yu's smile was as earnest as could be. Didn't you have a pet honey back home? I had two. Bun and Bun Bun. This could be Bun Bun Bun. Both of them are total rascals, but Bun 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 here is a good boy, aren't you? My brain is so large, you could almost have to run tests on me with how large my brain is. Like, it's incredible. She nuzzled against Bun Bun Bun's head. Yes, you are. We played with the bunny for a little while. She picked the bunny up and held it in her arms. Bun 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 looked quite content. You know, you're pretty amazing with animals, you. Well, I've been surrounded by animals my whole life. Back at my house, well, to be honest, it was more of a barn than anything. Since my sisters were too young and Grandma was getting up there, I'd take care of all the animals. Grandma's taken care of them ever since they were born. My parents were supposed to take care of them after Grandma retired, but, well, you know, life happens. I'm just glad to have what I have. Bun 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 had managed to squeeze out of her hands and ran off. You gotta catch him! Let's go! On it. I ran as fast as I could after Bun Bun Bun, but it was no use. The distance kept widening. Okay, but like, it's a wild animal. Like, you gotta let it go back to nature. Before long, we couldn't even see him anymore. Sorry, I couldn't catch him. He's really fast for something so small. Don't worry about it. Bun 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 likes to do this all the time. He's a bit mischievous, but he won't do anything dangerous. How long have you had him here? We can take our time looking for him, if you're willing to help. Of course, you. We started walking towards where we last saw Bun Bun Bun, right after we caught our breath again. Gosh, isn't it so nice to be outside? The smell of fresh air, the breeze? There's nothing like it. There really isn't. I smiled. At first, I was really excited to go to the city. There's so many people, so many things to do, so many beautiful things. And most of all, I got to meet you. Shucks. Shucks. You're gonna make me blush. She laughed and touched my arm. Even so, the city's just not my thing. It's a little bit funny. Though the reason I had to come home all of a sudden was terrible, a little part of me was glad to be home. Ever had that kind of feeling before? I have. It's strange, but sometimes there's good in the bad, and sometimes that good can outweigh the bad. Exactly! You get it, Count Silver. My family's never been closer, and that's all I want. They told me to make a lot of money in the city, and maybe make something of myself. All that. It might seem old-fashioned, but I just want to put the people I love first. That's all you got in life, really. I'm curious, what do you put first in life? That's a good question. Probably not career. I don't care. Sorry, I had to take a sipping break. I would say I want to say happiness, but mainly because I feel like you have to seek happiness, and that's an ongoing. I'm about to get philosophical. Count Silver is about to put on the philosophical suit on again. I feel like you need to find happiness in order to achieve other things. And while happiness is something I think we seek after for a lot, like we seek after happiness almost nonstop, because that's the main goal, in my opinion, is find your happiness. But I think once you do find that happiness, everything else kind of falls into place. So I want to say happiness. While I do think that family values are important, I do also think, once again, career, family, other aspects of life, they will fall into place once you find your happiness. And you can find that anywhere. And it's up to you to find that happiness in your life. So, with that being said, happiness. Happiness? If you don't have that, what do you have? Oh, is that so? I think we make a great team then. We talked for several hours about what we wanted out of life. We seemed to match up perfectly. I was beaming the whole time. It was hard to believe that. It's Bun Bun! Bun! You pointed in front of us, and sure enough, there was Bun Bun Bun, chomping on a bush. I've never seen anyone move so fast. You descended on Bun 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 like a hawk and grabbed him in an instant. You are going back to your den, you bad little bunny. He was just hungry. But I'm glad you're safe. She nuzzled her face against his fur. Bun 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 was practically purring with delight. Then she looked right at me. I can't promise I could give you the most exciting life, but with... Why? like, once I started mixing up one word, I'll mix up the rest of them. I can't promise I could give you the most exciting life, with the most twists and turns around every corner. But I can promise that if you choose me, I'd always be by your side, no matter what. Wherever you were, I'd come running, always. She took a step towards me and kissed my cheek. We locked eyes, and for that time, all I could see was her, and how beautiful she was. Bun 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 seemed to be a little jealous after that. Thanks again for your help, Counselor. Being with you made this all go a lot faster, and it made Jesus. It made it really special to me. Anytime, you. I'm happy to. We walked back together to the mansion, holding hands and smiling all the while. Not how I wanted that to go, but, you know, it is what it is. It was a good date, that's for sure. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea I did. She always knows where I'm at. Kat was relaxing on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in hand. Hey there, Count Silver. Care for a glass or 5? I'll take a little sippy. Sure, I'd love a glass. Now that's what I'm talking about. She handed me a glass and poured it until it was full. Whoa, maybe a little too much. What's life without a few risks? Long. Much like your remaining lifespan. Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the drink from her, because she is suspicious as hell, but... Kat filled her glass to the brim and downed it in one go. Alcoholic, maybe? She laughed and lightly jabbed me. I felt like I was finally getting to see her real smile. Kat started chugging down the bottle. You okay? I work on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think I could be? You might want to stop drinking that. You're more of a buzzkill than Damien, and I don't even know how that's possible. He killed people with buzzsaws. Sorry, Counselor, I didn't mean that. It's okay, Kat, no worries. Now that you mention it, how did you end up working here anyway? Oh, you know, this old career fair down the block. She laid down on the sofa. If you're here for the daily interview where I ask you about your day, I already have enough footage for today. As strange as it might sound, Kat, I'm here because I'm worried about you. And why is that? People who chug down a whole bottle of wine in one night usually aren't in the best place. He's spitting facts and knowledge. Worry about yourself, Count Silver. If you knew some of the things I'd done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me. From what it sounds like, no one really has a choice. You just focus on bringing the rings magnets on your dates. I'll be fine. Thanks, Count Silver. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. Good night, Kat. Don't stay up too late. Great, the walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. Do I really look that bad right now? Good night, Kat. I hurried along. Now hold on just a... If only I could escape this island as easily as I could from a very, very drunk Kat. Wait a minute. If Kat's drunk, then who's making sure today's episode is good? Maybe that helps her make it better. Something tells me I'm not going to sleep very well tonight. The two of us were laying down in the grassy field, watching the world pass us by. Where would you want to go when we're out of here? The countryside. Now this is you. Seems like it'd be the only place nowadays that you can get some peace and quiet. That does sound nice. Would you come with me? I know it's not for everybody, but it's missing a lot of the... You don't even have to ask, love. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right? We're a team. See, and that's what she said. We make a good team. Motherfucker. She moved closer. I held her tight in my arms. Mom would have loved you. I wish you would have had a chance to meet her. I know. We'll make sure our kids get a chance to meet theirs, though. Her face turned bright red. Kids? Already? Oh, damn. What? 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 Does it say that we're actually... Does it say that after we're actually engaged? It's cute how embarrassed she gets. You mean it? Every word. You're sweet. Not as sweet as you. Oh my god. Can we move this along? Disgusting. That was mega cringe. I'm gonna stop there for today because we got 2 more dates to go on. So we got Violet and we got Terra again. Next we'll do Terra first and then Violet because I love Violet. She's so cool and sweet and adorable. So we're going after Violet. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. We will be back soon because I really enjoy playing this game. It fills my heart up sometimes, but also it makes me cringe like it did just a second ago. So I hope you guys are enjoying. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, I love and appreciate you. And this has been Obediently Yours, Count Silver, signing off.